Taiwan is back in the international spotlight over a set of proposed bills to expand the powers of the Legislative Yuan. Foreign media reports are saying protesters outside the Legislative Yuan on Tuesday were against pro-China politicians attempting to weaken presidential authority. Some sources are even claiming that Chinese leader Xi Jinping is behind the legislative chaos.
Chinese dissident writer Yuan Hongbing in February had already said that the PRC's Taiwan Affairs Office had cooked up a united front strategy. The plan would allegedly make use of KMT legislative speaker Han Kuo-yu and KMT caucus whip Fu Kun-chi to introduce bills in the name of legislative reform that could cause a chaotic shutdown of legislative authority and reduce the effectiveness of the DPP administration.
Conflicts concerning the legislature have attracted international attention. Bloomberg reported that Taiwan's opposition lawmakers have ignored mass protests outside the Legislative Yuan and hope to pass the bills. The news agency said supporters of Taiwan's ruling party were protesting pro-China opposition politicians attempting to rein in new President Lai Ching-te's administration. If the bill is enacted, it will make it harder for Lai to govern Taiwan, which is at the heart of U.S China tensions. In fact, as early as the beginning of February this year, just after the KMT's Han Kuo-yu was elected legislative speaker and Fu Kun-chi, KMT caucus whip, exiled dissident Chinese writer Yuan Hongbing revealed that China planned to use the Legislative Yuan to sow discord and infiltrate Taiwan.
Xi Jinping ordered them to seize the opportunity of the appointment of Han Kuo-yu and Fu Kun-chi in Taiwan's Legislative Yuan to effectively launch a strategic united front offensive against Taiwan. The Taiwan Affairs Office of the State Council on January 27 submitted to Xi Jinping and Yuan Hongbing a document about united front tactical points for occupying a commanding position in Taiwan's Legislative Yuan.
Yuan revealed that the main points of the document were that China wanted Han and Fu to target Taiwan's domestic production of submarines in the name of investigating fraud and opposing corruption, and destroy Taiwan's autonomy and national defence, and even create chaos in the legislature.
Through designated individuals, they will urge Han Kuo-yu and Fu Kun-chi and the KMT Legislative Caucus to propose investigative powers for the Legislative Yuan in the name of legislative reform, along with rights to interrogate the president and anti-Taiwan independence laws. Even though these laws will be difficult to pass for a while, they will be enough to create chaos in Taiwan's legislative authority and even a shutdown, which will effectively reduce the efficiency of governance for the DPP administration. That is, it will reduce the effectiveness of President Lai Ching-te's ability to govern. Last month, Fu Kun-chi brought several lawmakers to China. So will this sensitive information, perhaps the formula of an important corporate patent, be brought to China this way? Or will it end up on Xi Jinping's desk? I just mentioned a Trojan horse. That's the best way to destroy you. We can only guess whether this is all a script written by the Chinese Communist Party.
DPP lawmakers are slamming the KMT and TPP for attempting to push the bills through in the name of legislative reform. Critics say the bills infringe on human rights and may even completely reduce Taiwan's legislature into an intelligence collection agency for China.